If you're playing football, specifically a receiver, I don't care if you're in the NFL or playing in the backyard with your cousins, you're not gonna catch every ball thrown your way. But you better catch the easy ones. I mean, ideally you'd like to catch them all, but you just can't. Some of them are overthrown, some are underthrown, sometimes the defense just makes a good play. You can't really control any of that. But you can control what happens when the ball hits your hands. There's a lot of things in life that you can't control. That's why it's so important to control what you can. Here's an example. Let's say your boss comes in 3 o'clock on a Friday afternoon with a project that he says has to be done before the weekend. That sucks. You can't control when that happens, but if you had your work done earlier in the week, it's not as bad. If you put everything off until Friday, all your work and all the other projects until Friday, now you're in a mess. And you can get mad at your boss for coming in. Maybe they shouldn't have done that. They should have planned ahead a little bit better, but you can't control that. You can control, did you get your other work done ahead of time? So now it's not as big of a problem. Another example is your car breaks down. That sucks, but you can't control it. There's nothing you could have done. But what you can control is how well you stuck to your budget so that now when the bill comes to fix your car, the money is there. Yeah, it still sucks. It's still money coming out of your account. It's still stuff you'd rather not pay for, but it's not nearly as big of a deal. This is something I'm working with quite a bit, is staying within your budget, because it's easy to complain and wish you had more money, but are you controlling the money that you have now? Are you being good with the money that you've already been given? Because then when something comes up, like your car breaking down, it's not as big of a deal because you controlled what you could, because you said no to buying that extra pair of shoes, or you said no to going out to eat that extra time or spending more money here or there, the easy stuff. You control that so that then when the difficult stuff comes, it's not as bad. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not saying that you just have to be so strict and rigid with your life and always working extra hard ahead of time and always saving every bit of money you have just in case, living in fear that something bad might happen later. You should enjoy life, but what I'm saying is control the easy stuff, the stuff that you can control. I'm not saying I have this all figured out. I'm definitely still working on it, but I'm pretty sure this right here is literally the secret to life. We have to learn to control what we can and let go of what we can't.